Hello everyone and welcome to the third reboot of the Kaiserreich Regional News Radio under myself, Shining Land. This week we have some wonderful news, namely the return of the Kaiser. We will be showing the address in full later in the program. We also have some financial news as well as medals handed out this week, the Tribune elections, and exclusive interviews with the newest elected Imperial Tribunes. That being said, let's get into the show. This week was a net downturn for the Reich's publicly traded companies. We had anywhere from a 6 to 9% decrease for each, and losses of thousands of Reichsmarks in total. The economy awards companies that are active and will bankrupt companies that are stagnant. To open an account or start a business, join the Reichsbank Discord server. Next up, we have a quick congratulations to Krestos for receiving the General Honor Cross. Congratulations, Krestos. The elections for Tribune have concluded with two clear winners, Lithuania and Karatana. We have secured interviews with each. Let's get right into it. I would like to welcome the first of the two newest Reich Tribunes to the show, Tribune Lithuania.
Thank you.
It's great to have you on. Thank you for providing us with an interview.
My pleasure.
To start it off, can you describe your experience in the Reich?
Well, I came here in my first week or so after joining NS.
And what was that exactly?
Around 2 or 3 months ago.
Alright, and what have you been up to during your time in the Reich?
Well, being new, I was kind of a pest asking stupid questions, double and triple posting, that kind of stuff.
As we all did, of course. What do you plan to accomplish as a Tribune?
I would like to reform this tag.
Thank you so much for coming on, Lithuania. This is Shining Land for KRNR. I would like to welcome the second of the two newest Reich Tribunes to the show, Tribune Karatana.
Hello.
It's great to have you on. To start off, can you describe your experience in the Reich?
It's been super fun in the Reich. Lots of friendly people.
Have you held any positions before?
I have served the Social Inspectorate before I became a Tribune.
Wonderful. And how long have you resided in the Reich?
I have resided in the Reich for 3 months now.
Very good. I'm sure you will do just fine as an Imperial Tribune. Speaking of, what do you plan to accomplish as a Tribune?
Having the citizens' voices be heard in the Reich. I have noticed citizens don't have much say in the government, as well as protecting citizens from potential corruption or government officials who don't clearly know the laws.
Very honorable indeed. Do you have anything you'd like to say to all the Reich citizens who both voted for you and didn't?
I'm very glad that several citizens did vote for me. I'm also curious why some citizens decided to vote for my opponents, and see what future policies they have, so I can incorporate them into my own policies.
Thank you so much for coming on, Karatana. This is Shining Land for KRNR. Next up, we have an address given by the Kaiser signifying his return. We have reporters on the ground capturing the momentous event.
Der ewige Kaiser. My eternal Volk, sons and daughters of the Empire, your eternal Kaiser has returned from the void after 9 long months. We were born from scattered remnants of an old proud people. We were then hunted, oppressed, and shunned by those who tried to escape. In the founding of our empire and its growth we faced internal treacheries and external forces that attempted to halt our growth through subversion and acts of terror due to our potential as a world power. Even now we still carry on this pain, this poison which is a stigma on our great name. Many have fallen to our armies and our sheer will, while many others have collapsed due to their own arrogance through time. However, our enemies still exist, whether new or old, and are always gnawing on our borders where they hope to stop our unstoppable glory and growing potential. Our enemies shout liberty and freedom, yet seek to destroy those that do not follow their status quo. Their prejudice and loathing against our civilization is shown as they are disgusted by our initiatives, growth, and unity. Only in the Empire will people find true freedom and liberation from their false ideals and corruption. Our collective dream and will is what gives us strength, but we must purge elements within our midst that seek our disintegration and our oblivion. Tomorrow we will begin our greatest plans for a invigoration of our nation, where we will send hundreds of thousands of telegrams to gain more to our greater family. You here listening to me will be the leaders of our legions. However, you must take initiative in your duties by being proactive and taking the initiative. Do not let others stand up for you. Only you can bring the legacy of the Eternal Volk into fruition. Break the chains of foreign and internal treachery and of influences that seek submission. Tomorrow is a new day and it is ours. So let our imperial eagle fly high. Kaiserreich today, Kaiserreich tomorrow, Kaiserreich forever.
Thank you all for listening to this week's episode of KRNR. We'll see you next week. This is Shining Land.